Lotsums, Jim Bogle here again. Now, in my last blog I talked about lots of things, but this one I'm going to talk specifically about science. We all know what science is, don't we? Science. Anyway, recently 3 different countries have sent rockets to Mars. I think you got the NASA will send one up to Mars, and China and Arab Emirates have sent their rocket up to Mars. Now we're going to talk about what happened in 1947. In 1947, allegedly, an alien spacecraft landed in Roswell, New Mexico. Now, evidently there was alien bodies lying all over the ground and all lots of bits. Now, initially they said it was a flying disc, and the Air Force said this is what it was. But then later they changed their minds and they said it was just an old weather balloon. Now all the conspiracy theorists say they took the bits of the spacecraft away to a base nearby. I think it was probably Roswell Air Force Base. Then they took all the stuff to Area 51 and decided to reassemble the spacecraft and find out how it worked, so that they could reproduce the spacecraft's actions. Now, as we know, these spacecraft are whizzing about at thousands of miles an hour. The planes can't catch them, no one can catch them, and they whiz off and disappear like nothing. Now, why are we still using rockets to get into space, when if we have got this technology, why aren't we building little spacecraft that can fly off into space very quickly? Anybody know the reason to that? Perhaps they're not clever enough to figure out how these alien spacecraft worked. Maybe the little aliens can tell them. Now, if that is true, now no one knows, because nobody's been inside Area 51 and had a look, apart from one guy who claims that he was rebuilding these spacecraft. Nobody can believe him. But if they are, why has it taken them over 70 years to actually build one of these things and fly it up to space? I don't know. Perhaps there's lots of people out there who might know the reason. Just think, all these aliens flying around, okay, if there's a load of UFOs flying up and down, how come they're so clever if they keep crashing? We thought these aliens would be smart. They've travelled millions of miles, billions of miles in space to come here to see us on Earth, and they keep crashing. So it doesn't say much for their technology, does it? Anyway, anyway, lots of technology going on at the moment. I've told you about the phones that everybody's got, these smarty phones. You know, they're advancing all the time. And now all the Chinese want to try and sell us more by sending us more smarty phones, and they want to get onto this 5G. The question is, do we want 5G? Well, all it does is whiz everything a lot faster. Who knows what it's doing to people's brains as it's whizzing through the air. So we might all end up idiots, or kowtowing to the Chinese, who knows. But anyway, that's my little podcast for today. So think on it, think about space, think about conspiracies. Think about whether the aliens have landed and whether we're in touch with them. There was a story that President Eisenhower had a talk with these aliens years ago, but nobody knows about it. It's all top secret. We don't want any top secret round here, me handsom's. Anyway, I keep saying anyway, it's why it seems to be the thing that I do. So, that's it for today. That's your podcast for today. Have a good think about what's going on in space, and I'll let you know what happens to these spacecraft when they reach Mars, which is going to be a long while, so we shall see. Who knows? Bye 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 from now. Jim Bogle signing off.